Do you remember Kabe playing Aphelios? Probably not, because he didn't get to. He was absolutely demolished by Rogue. It was the Nocturne, it was the Hecarim, it was the Ziggs. In this case, Camille, a TF, a Volibear diving into your backside. Play better on stage. Neither of these teams are there yet. Both still hoping they can make the race, that they can still make the playoffs. Hold that thought, though. Neon now a good engage coming in. Patrick, a lot of damage on that Aphelios. Neon now running for the hills. He's not able to click the traps, but the cleanse now coming up from Patrick. He's firing back, getting a bit of pass-through damage there on the flamethrower from Limit into Neon, but not enough to finish the kill.
Perhaps a losing play there for XL, because they just used 2 combat defensive summoner spells, and Schalke didn't actually use anything. They managed to crash the wave, and they will be able to base. XL should be able to push out bot, but now both junglers are hovering towards his top side. The wave is pushing against Broken Blade.
Stun. TP now used Kirei in the area, but no TP match yet. They're going to try to burst down the Jax before the play even kicks off, but Cry's still walking away. The final auto now going to come in. Nuclear Ant there, but he's too little too late. Maybe Kirei can turn it. Maybe the Volibear powerful. Nuke Duck, the Colin coming down. It just picks him off. Nuclear Ant, I don't even think he can finish that kill. One more auto. Oh! Manages to get it out. That's the stacked deck, baby. Marcoon, final use of the flash there. Does now have challenging smite, but the cooldown a little bit too long. It looks like Nuclear Ant just going to...
And then Marcoon has to try to stop Nuclear Ant crashing his wave, hits level 6 and manages to stop it.
Yeah, and Ward in that bush, certainly a game changer. Might not have been able to get through on the auto attack there in the end, but taking stock of things now, Schalke grabbing a Drake.
Stops out of the map.
It does feel like just a bit of a race here. Both teams trying to find some bigger advantage so they can get a fight kicked off. But for now, it's a lot of posturing. Broken Blade, though, going to be in trouble. Hookshot, wall dive, the buffer comes out, but Marcoon connecting still with the ultimate damage will finish the job.
Fantastic.
Free up bot lane to potentially unleash Advian on the map. But Marcoon, a player that we also have to talk about, the other big point of attention when it comes to this Excel lineup. He is the catalyst for early game action, and you see him making good on that again here. Part of all the kills so far in this game for the side of Excel. And Kirei now coming in. They're going to try to turn it back. Marcoon now going to be in trouble. The gold card now coming in. He's going to whiff on the ultimate. It's a bit tragic. Kirei taken out, Nuclear in. Got the one. Gold card coming out, taking time. Meanwhile, on the kill at spot lane. That's good guns for Aphelios for the 1v1. One more Q gonna connect. That's big damage. Misses on the ult, though. That's a bit of a disaster. Chakram still stacked, but no one's gonna commit for anything else. Trying to keep it going with the tower there on the creep wave. He's about to run out of ammo, though. Lure a lot of the combat passive.
Has to be careful here. Ooh, the hook hits the minion. He had cleanse anyway, and he should be able to catch his wave safely. So 1-for-1. He flashed away from the rocket, I believe, but didn't have dying. Did he just walk up too far and Limit hooks him? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Into the chompers, and then he can't really get out. Flashes away from the rocket, but still the auto attack was coming through the buffer, and he just kind of disrespected there. The wave's coming into you don't have to walk up. Ooh, if Patrick hit that ult, there's a world where Neon just goes for engages, which might be a little bit too deep sometimes. But it's an easily fixable problem, and I think having the fundamental of a strong early game is already good for such a rookie.
Certainly is. Has to be careful here. Potentially just going to get caught out. Cries in the area. Nuke in the area as well. Getting pulled back by Camille, but now he wants to fight Marcoon. That's a lot of immediate damage. Nuclear trying to get something back. Kirei flashing out to safety, but Excel turning that play back in their favor. Yeah, look at that wave that Broken Blade just lost as well. Going a bit too deep. Marcoon played that perfectly with the Blast Cone. Got himself just out of range of the Camille ult, and then dashed back over the wall. Great 3v3 there, and you can see when Nuke Duck's first to the play, when he's pushing in mid and he's already there, XL just have an advantage in this 3v3. That's why Limit was moving up in the early stages. Nuke Duck's going to roam, he's going to get a kill, and now they're going to get a full tower to him as well. A lot of fighting in bot. Follow up, Thresh locked up under the tower. TP now coming through, Cries on the way in, Marcoon on the way in. What can they get done? Limit, is he going to be able to go for this one? Moving out, but Diana now coming in. The hook going to go in. Perfect predict from Limit, but is it going to be enough? Aphelios raining down hell. It's good damage. The follow-up is there. The instant snare net combo now coming through, but Neon still running for the hill. Neon still alive for now. Zapping him. Ooh. Advian ticking. Kirei on the way in. Has ultimate, but does not want to commit to the play because here comes Nuke Duck. Gale Force available for the Lucian. Dash forward. Cannot get the Q. Yes, he can. Going in. Kirei, the second ult. He's missed this game. This man cannot catch a break, and Excel get everything they want.
Nuke Duck's here for every single play Excel are looking for. He was there for the top fight, gets mid tower. Now he runs bot and saves the play again. But Excel playing well around the map now. They've got the mid tower, they've unlocked Nuke Duck, and this is what's helping their side lane so much. Because you have 2 losing side lanes, 1 because of the matchup, top lane because of the early game.
Especially when he's starting to get an XP lead as well.
Yeah, level 11 has the mythic item. Nuke Duck has mid tower taken down, double buffs. He can push into tier 2. Look at how aggressive he's playing. He can just take this tower straight up, I think. The thing is, Schalke's globals are in the mid lane, the ultimate, the TP. He can move the side lanes, but if you're forcing on him, where can he go? So that's 2 towers down in mid lane for XL. They can push all the way into the inhibitor tower and then move to side lanes. XL might get dove here. There's no TPs to match. Nuclear in, might space and TP in.
Patrick, ulti available. Kirei can start to threaten, but that's the snare. Combo follow-up. He has to run back to the lantern, but he's been blocked. That's a tragedy.
That is a bit of a disaster there. So Neon's going to have to be the late game carry for them unless Broken Blade can find some kind of resources with his TF ultimate. But where can he ultimate? Bot's winning, and top lane seems hard with the dodge.
Hookshot, while that comes back, Broken Blade well played on the initial exchange, but again, Cry still level 11 is going to go back in. Gold card comes out, he's used the ulti for the additional resources, but it's Nuke Duck in the area. This man has 2 items. It's 16 minutes into the game. Broken Blade just threatening with the hookshot.
Being top, the second Nuclear in presses ult and gets there. So matching the play perfectly, making sure Kryze is fine. Nukeduck just bailing out his side lanes with this mid push the whole game long, and he's been playing fantastically.
Completely agree. The problem right now for Schalke,
it's just the nature of AD carry these days with the current meta, isn't it?
Defensive items don't feel... We need an AD Zanyas. We were talking about this earlier today. AD carries need a Zanyas. That's a request from us. Kryze.
Recall.
Fight now coming in. Avian can maybe make a little space. The headbutt back. Not going to knock Camille out of the ulti, so it's not going to work. Kirei finally lands an ult. Now they're getting some kills back. Schalke gonna grab quick 2 kills on the bottom side. Dragon spawning in a minute, but good pressure.
That was a very, very odd
if they want to. Meanwhile, Kryze already defending mid lane, and Excel completely willing to opt into this trade that you just talked about, Kado. They're not sending anybody into the top lane. Happy to just try to take as much as they can in the bot.
Yeah, but I think XL will just be able to answer, won't they? Bot tier 1's up. It's just going to be a trade of towers, but XL just denied this Dragon Soul point for Schalke, and they won't lose anything on the other side of the map. In terms of neutral objectives, like you said, Herald bot, it is low. You'd expect it to die already, so you could maybe argue if that's a waste. We'll see if they go for more, though, because now that they have the Herald and the Wave and 3 members here, they could look for more, but Nuclear In's pushed in top. He's basing. He could ult towards bot. Ooh. Not a fan of that Herald, but maybe he was running out.
Well, you talked about it already, and I think we just have to call it out. Nukeduck just playing like a completely different player. This is not sitting in mid lane on his ear like it was at the start of the season and kind of try to keep it together for mid to late game team fights. Much more proactive, much more consistent. Limit. Overstaying is welcome. This is one of the weaknesses of Thresh. Not a very tanky boy. Aftershock will not be enough, and XL looks like they've got their ticket to start this Baron.
Yeah, they're going to force up this Nash. That was a very confusing play there by Limit, going for deep vision on his own without any waves pushed out and no team around. So Schalke, can you contest this 4v5? Big problem is they don't have the TF ultimate to spot out XL, and this Baron's dying quite quickly. TP coming in from Broken Blade.
Yeah, trying to create a little bit more space. Patrick Green Gun. And that gun, an easy pickup, going to be able to grab this one. Kirei not in the area. Clean Baron now coming in. Nukeduck falling up with a bit more damage. Kryze maybe wanting a little bit more here. Kirei running for his life. I don't think that shield's going to be enough. Unstoppable with the ulti. Excel will be forced to back away, but that is a big win for the team.
Huge. Now he's just going to go towards mid, and they're going to play on these 2 lanes while Broken Blade pushes in bot. He might be able to get a bot tier 2 if XL don't force something here.
Advian going in. Neon going to flash out to safety. Limit in the area to peel. XL, though, focused on the tower. Nuclear can step forward, but the wave clear here is just not great from the side of Schalke up against this Baron-empowered minions. Kryze now going in. They locked up the TF. He's going to try to take the Lantern out to safety, but Patrick ready to get a fight kicked off. Marcoon in the midst of everybody, and this time the engage is good. XL coming through. Kirei going out, and XL now looking to grab a win.
They're just going to be able to end. Neon at the end trades his flash first time around, then second time around Marcoon's the one who flashes in. They're all just going to die here. Broken Blade turns up. He did take the bot tier 2. I think Schalke should have just backed off and given up that inhibitor, because now they're all dead and their Nexus is going to get taken down as well. 25 minutes.
It's a big fight, but it's an absolute slaughter. Excel move up to 5 wins, temporarily tying Vitality and Astralis.
Wow. What a great game from XL. You can see the snowball effect come in there. The second Limit gets caught, Baron into pushing waves, into not making mistakes and getting caught out. Grouping the last game, it's all going to be about top side. Whichever support can roam there first has the numbers advantage.
Finally, in the meantime, we'll keep an eye on that Farm Fest. We'll see if any greater engages or TPs can come through. Otherwise, top side focus for both teams, which inevitably means jungle focus. Self-made, yes, a little bit hampered here.
Look for a few plays here and there before he can allow that to happen.
Good early trading here coming in from the Vitality bottom.
Oh, Leader's going to tank tower here.
Leader tanking tower shot is very big. Flash away. VTO, can he go for the flash forward? Going for the auto. Ooh, just the easy finish with the E there. Point and click him down.
Look what actually happens. You push in mid, your jungle mid, walk into the top side. Now Selfmade's going to have to give up his Gromp. Your top lane is all of a sudden getting dove. Leader's on the way. I think the wave's too small to look for anything, though.
Looking for the charm. Razork is standing behind VTO. Selfmade, if he overcommits here, is going to be in trouble. Razor can just instantly come out, and it is going to be the stun auto attack. VTO with the ball. Chains, you see, there's nothing for him to do. Still level 5. He's got no power in that trade. VTO grabbing another one.
He's going to lose his Gromp as well. Selfmade is
full court press from the side of Misfits. Absolute early game domination, and while it's not entirely on that first kill, Leader definitely has to be hitting himself on this one. Going to be much harder to play out the rest of this game. Yes, it's only one.
He wasn't performing so well, so Shigenda came back up, and you can see just from, let's just take stats as a baseline context. He's having less jungle proximity, so his jungler's less towards topside, whereas he's having better lane phases. SLT was definitely struggling in the early stages. He was playing similar kind of champions like Lulu and a couple of carries here and there, but Shigenda definitely playing much, much better. Misfits, get the Herald.
Very explosive side lane game. You know, we're going to see, wow, look at all these incredible opportunities and moments. And while there's a lot of trading like we're going to see here, it's kind of a dash in, dash out. Selfmade, though, could look to change that. Charm now going to come in. Here it's just going to all try to get behind the creep wave. They're getting a lot of damage down. Selfmade needs to hold on to that ult as long as he can, and he gets it. It's clean plays coming in from Vedius.
So now, on this Evelyn, is a level up. He's up in farm. He's got himself a kill. So he is actually scaling really well. But his neutrals keep forming. The gold is even right now. But Razork still has that Herald. Might want to put it mid. Vander's around. Labrov's a bit far behind on tempo.
Leader just continues to be the one who's suffering here. They're going to delete the creep wave, though. That's going to be big. But Misfits debating if they actually want to commit for this one. Not sure if they spot Recon off onto the side or if they just don't want to take the risk, but they're going to need to step forward if they want to finish this tower. And the charge, sadly, not on a clean
A little bit. They're starting to have the push. Labrov's level 7, has the ultimate. Kobe could probably die in just one combo, you know, if the Rakan can get the quickness out. But hang on a second, he might be caught here. Labrov dashes away, Vander.
Away, flash forward, the auto, easy pickup. There's nowhere for him to go. Selfmade throws down the W, but not going to be near.
There's no plates left, but this will be the first tower of the game. Razork's just hovering around to make sure he's safe. Labrov died. Again, is going to answer on the top side with top tower, and that's just 1v1. Obviously, like you were talking about, the Evelyn in stealth. Here it has to be careful. No flash, could get dove.
Of course, Razork gets the reset on the cooldown when he gets CC'd.
Yeah, and there's Razork again, right place at the right time, always it feels like, and that's why Misfits' early games are so strong, and he's going to push into this mid tower. They should be able to pick it up, and they are. There could be a fight here, but as you can see on the bottom of your screen, first Bloods, first Heralds, first Dragon
Assists. You can see that it is the team who benefits from Razork's incredibly dominant early game. First Bloods, first Heralds, first Dragons as they're tied for second here, and Crown Shot is going to connect on the zap. There's no thresh to save himself. Made now on the way in. Kabe should just go down here to heal. Vander ready to step forward. Razork in the area. TP now coming in. That's going to be a Mundo on the way forward. Selfmade going to ult out to safety, interrupting the Nautilus ultimate. Now Labrov locked up. VT on the backside. Keep your eyes on that rise. It's going to be big damage, but it's Kabe who's locked up. Immortal Shield Bow proccing. He can fire back at least a little bit, but Misfits just getting cut down. Good ulti comes out. He's going to get a 4-man snare if he wants it, but that's all he's going to get.
Labrov, the unsung hero, massive ultimate. Although he died, he managed to knock up around 4 people there. Misfits, quite confusing play there, because Vitality TP'd on the wave, showing 4 members there, and Kobe was absolutely fine. Here it TP's in, VTO ults in, Selfmade ult was traded with the North. Use it there, Labrov has no ultimate, so Vitality obviously can't contest, but maybe they can find something off the back half of it. Vander, no flash. Leader stashing forwards. He doesn't see many of the Misfits members, but he has his whole team to back him up.
Vander, knowing Selfmade's in the area, that hook back in is very greedy. They're just going to kill Vander before the fight even starts.
Okay.
Razork has to run.
He has ultimate. He has flash coming up soon as well. He might be able to ultimate over the wall, but Shigenda's going to be able to get there first. He has stun.
On the way in, Labrov stepping forward, gleaming Quell. Easy damage coming on the wall from Selfmade. Ult backwards over the wall, and Selfmade now unstoppable.
Selfmade was so far behind in this early game. From the mid lane.
You don't jump into the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Jumped into the water. He's no bad.
But there's the Herald, and they're going to trade tier 1 top for tier 1 bot. So, Misfits making mistakes. The gold should be a little bit even. It won't be the worst case scenario. Only 600 gold down. Misfits already beaten the top 4 team, but you can see VTO's already building Banshees. He's already building MR to try and to negate Selfmade's damage. They should be able to pick up this Dragon, but Selfmade might have to ult out of the pit if he wants to get away from this.
He's waiting for now, but now it's to turn back onto Leader. The knockup is going to be there, but Crown Shot's ready to start laying down some damage. Leader does get taken down. Selfmade in the midst of everyone. That's the lockup we talked about. He's down. Now it's here into the backside. Vitality, have they thrown it all the way? Hear it. Oh, Crown Shot. This is not a man you can escape from. VTO going to grab that one, and now Razork running in as well. Kabe ready. Purple gun. Graviton. He can find the lockup. Swap formers. Maybe go for the Q here on the Aphelios. Going to use the ult instead. That's going to be a single lockup onto the Renekton. But Shigenda, is he ready for the turn and burn? Going to try to get some damage down. Double dashes back through Razork. But again, here comes the Mundo. You didn't pay your taxes. Business Mundo is here to shut you down. Razork and the rest of Misfits turning to the Baron.
Yeah, that's going to be Baron for Misfits. They only lose Vander and they get 4 kills for themselves. Selfmade, I want to see that fight again because I think he flashed forwards onto Vander to maybe look for a one-shot on him. I think the Realm Warp came out and then, like we talked about, instantly locked up Selfmade, and maybe even another item on top of that to be able to get in range, a rapid fire or something to hit VTO. Because with Vander in front of him, Razork in front of him, they have no shots, and now Shigenda.
Selfmade off to the side. They're just trying to force Misfits down and away by playing from the top side there, get access to the wave, but it does mean giving up their tier 2 and even more money into the back pockets of Misfits. Kabe has to be careful here, though. He does not have a thresh to protect him.
Ooh, Misfits playing on 2 lanes here. They're going to get bot tier 2 as well. We'll see if Vitality want to find an engage, because Misfits are getting really chunked out here. Shigenda's on the side. Selfmade's on the side. Labrov is on the side. Can they find an engage, though?
Kabe with Collector. And Red Gun, White Gun is very good if they overcommit and they cannot immediately find the kill. They're now getting ready to kick the fight off, but Labrov is going to get a clean engage! Here we go! Wombo combo! Misfits! They're playing with fire, but Kabe is firing back! Big damage now coming in. Kabe going to grab that one. Woo! Double kill coming in for VTO. Misfits taking the fight. It looks like a possible turn, but Misfits finding that one is massive.
Oh, Misfits are playing with fire there. 5-man Realm Warp into a Rakan, Renekton, and an Evelyn, and that's going to be it. We'll see if they can end. Kobe gets the 1,000 kills in the LEC. Massive props to him. It was a risky play when they went for it, but they managed to live through all the bursts. They're all around 20 to 30% and they've all healed up. 10 seconds on Selfmade, 20 seconds on Shigenda. They have a very small wave. I don't think they can enter. They're gonna have to back off. And he does get his 1,000 kills. We'll see if he can get more because this game isn't ending yet.
He's got 1,000 kills. This is one they're going to contest.
Yeah, should be a free Drake here for Misfits because it's the second Drake. So Vitality, what's the point in contesting this? It's the second Ocean Drake. They're not even on Ocean Soul points. They've still got 10 minutes to work with, worst case for a Soul.
Oh, Misfits might not have ultis either, but they've got items, they've got money. Vitality are the ones who are behind. This is going to be a hard battle. Kabe, no flash available, maybe a small window to punish, but Baron already getting burned down. Kabe, instant swap over to the white gun. Excellent timing now on the chakram. Can just shred through this objective. This is going to melt in a matter of seconds. Selfmade, can he get into the pit? He's invisible for now. 4K getting lower. Selfmade has to find an angle immediately. If he can do it, he goes into the pit. He cannot take it. It is going to be picked up by VTO. That felt like the last ditch ever for Vitality because now here come the Misfits. Here comes the bloodbath. Agenda and Leader running for the hills. Razork running forward. Leader, the knockup not quite there. Razork still stepping forward. Off to the side, it's VTO. Off to the side, the man who can make the difference to flash forward, but still, Lebrov flashing out. That said, Misfits can still end it here.
Yeah, there's a wave on the Nexus towers. I wonder if Misfits just want to TP in. Maybe they're not going to go for it because they could die if they do so. They only have 2 of them. Here it has the ultimate as well, so he should be absolutely fine. 20 seconds on Selfmade. They have a wave. They can go for it. There's only 1 Nexus tower left, I believe. Vitality can make a last stand. They have ultimates. Misfits have Baron, though. Hook connects.
Jinx ult going in. Lebrov getting isolated to the side. Leader doing okay damage, but here it is just so incredibly tanky. Sujeta now stepping forward into the tanky front line, but VTO and Kabe remain untouched. Hook lands again on Sujeta. Hook gonna go down. Lebrov now into the backside. Leader, maybe he can get it done, but instantly Razork says, not today. Misfits are looking to end the game. Misfits are looking to secure their way in playoff. Selfmade, he's gonna pick up 1 though. Vitality, they're gonna hold the line. You might get 1,000 kills, but you are not gonna take this game yet. Misfits backing away. I cannot believe it. It's clean from Selfmade and Lebrov in the final moments to hold the line.
Yeah, yes, they could go for this Dragon in 30 seconds, but they still have Baron, and there's an open Nexus for Vitality. All they have to do is inch their way forwards, force Vitality back to their Nexus, and they should be able to end. Vitality are going to have to fight. Lebrov has ultimate. Selfmade is ready.
No flashes, no big sums. Sagenda getting burned through very, very quickly. Razork now stepping forward. He's going to go in onto Leader. VTO, big damage on the backside. Chaining damages through. Lebrov trying to leap out to safety, but here comes the Nautilus out. Misfits just slapping down with their wallets. They've got the power. They got 5 seconds of Baron left. Misfits are going to close this one out.
Oh, wait, VTO died.
No, wait.
Crown Shot gets a reset.
They just need to get it. One more auto. Kabe, he's going to take it. There's no way. They're going to grab it in the end. Misfits lock playoffs and a nail-biting finish.
Yeah, VTO getting a bit cocky there. Does end up dying and gave Crown Shot 1,000 gold in a reset. I thought there was a world where maybe they could have stopped the siege and stopped the end with the passive. That's why Lee Sin solo lane is kind of dissipated a little bit because the E damage got reduced, so one-shotting the waves a lot harder, so keeping the push is quite difficult. Still a strong champion when it comes to dueling, but you've got 2 carry matchups in the top side. You've got a mobility mid that wants to ult out of lane versus a carry, and Astralis having bot push. So eyes on junglers in the early. But you can see Promiscuous starting the crab. What Zanzar will do is run through mid to bot crab. Maybe he'll get Humanoid's flash here.
Gold card trying to walk away. Humanoid has to flash out to safety flash forward from Zanzar. Big damage now coming in. Elyoya can try to follow up, but Zanzar doesn't go into the tower. First blood for Astralis. A good look. Elyoya trying to trade a little bit back here, but not a lot for him to grab.
Massive play there from Zanzara, using the early game strength of the Trundle with the PTA, with the Q. Lots of bursts, manages to finish him off. Kaiser going on to Promiscuous. Humanoid's coming back with TP.
Good damage. Ignite now taking down. Promiscuous has to run for the hills. Zanzara on the way in. How long in the pillar? Cooldown coming up just in time. Again, 2 clutch pillars coming in, but Karzi not done yet. Promiscuous running as fast as he can. Hex flash available, but it should be easy. Q over the wall. Wild cards. Promiscuous. Footwork is clean. Flash forward. Charging up the Spectral Maw. Elyoya gonna grab that one.
Okay, so it's a 1-for-1. I think Astralis could have gotten away. Astralis can react to this in time because they need to be careful here. Promiscuous still has no flash, so if Kaiser flashes in, they should start a 4v4. Both top laners have TP. Zanzara.
Zanzar ready to start this fight, but Humanoid in the potential area. The ultimate immediately going to come out. Gold card going to go down. They're focusing on Zanzar for now. One of the tankier members, but a clean Ezreal ult across 3. Humanoid grabs the first kill. Mad Lions pushing back Astralis. Magic Felix, does he see the play? Does he see the window of opportunity? Gold card again, going to be ready for Humanoid, and it looks like the turn back as he locks the blue and starts
straight bot lane to make sure he's here for this play. Really good execution with the stun, with the ultimate. They get themselves a kill, and they're going to get the dragon as well. Humanoid.
Ooh.
Well, he missed that ult because of the move speed coming out from the heal from his team so far. He has ultimate up right now, and he's going to have Ignite too, so we'll see if he can get another.
Shockwave pulls him back. Not going to overcommit here, though. Magic Felix still stepping forward. Elyoya can't get the stun over the wall, but he himself cannot dash over without the use of the ult or the flash. Again, gold card flash forward. Elyoya go forward, flash Spectral Maw. Immediately going to try to follow up with the ult. He's going to grab that kill, reset, turn into Orianna. Turn on the command Dissonance and try to walk away. Reset on the ultimate. Zanzara forced to use the ult early and walk away. Cap struggling with Larson struggling. Niski maybe a competitor. Is Humanoid now the guy that's number one?
Right now and get him killed because he has no flash. Zanzara can look for him. Promiscu has ultimate as well. The caster curse is coming in!
Just like that! No! Humanoid gonna get taken down. Easy pickup. Clean play from the side of Astralis.
Oh, the caster curse came in, but yeah, Mad Lions tried to cross map on bot. They used Herald. They're starting this Drake, but Astralis punished the no flash from the mid gank earlier on, and now they might be able to just take away a dragon in their face. Magifelix is right behind them. Promiscu's on the way. Jeskala's there too. Elyoya needs to be really careful here if he wants to try to steal this.
Go forward. Is going to miss out on that one. Good bit of poke now coming down, and Cagel, I have a sneaking suspicion that I know how that vote's going to go.
Isolated deaths, and majority of people, you know, they think not, but now we've got a TP in bot, and that's going to be Magifelix.
40%, yeah, certainly not bad to see. Magifelix, though, trying to lock him up. Shockwave, not available quite yet. Promiscu, that one goes a bit wide. Ulti goes in, and not a whole lot left there. Zanzara now chasing down, though, so early healing coming back. Carzzy just needs to get his E cooldown back to flash over. Zanzara now going in. That's one big troll, and he's got him.
So you might be wondering why Magifelix saved it. Carzzy just had to stand there because he had no flash. The ball's on top of him. So what Magifelix was doing was trying to buy as much time as he could. So I'd love to see a replay of that. But Astralis are going to get bot tower. They heralded it. No, Mad Lions heralded their tower earlier on, but Astralis able to answer. Magifelix smartly backing away here because Mad Lions dominate the top side of the map. Armut's going to get top tower, but Mad Lions winning out on this trade if they get mid tower as well. 2 towers for 1.
Promiscu has to be careful here, though. Needs to be able to proc Aftershock very quickly if he wants to walk away with his life. But Zanzara now coming in. That is one big trundle. Shockwave now coming in. The follow is there from the Leona. The Ignite now ticking down. Zanzara trying to get one back, and they have by taking out the Viego. The rest of the fight so easy. White Knight now with the follow-up. The instant kick. Doesn't even wait for the Sonic Wave. Goes a bit wide on that one. But overall, huge trade for Astralis.
Oh yeah, definitely. They were losing out on the neutral objective.
Forward Elyoya stepping in.
Carzzy's quite far away, but I think Mad Lions do want to contest this. The TF ult is used, so they are going to commit to this. Astralis needs to be careful because White Knight has the TP in. Humanoid on the side.
Gold card ready to go. He's going to lock up Jessica. Good damage coming in onto Jessica. They don't have a way to finish it. Elyoya going to steal that one away. That has to hurt for Astralis. But Zanzara now on the hunt. Lock up there, but it's right on the Kaiser. Definitely not what they needed. Promiscu going a little wide there on the Zenith Blade. Astralis debating. Do they want this fight? Humanoid on the backside. Carzzy on the backside. If they overcommit to this pinch, it could be disastrous because here comes Kaiser. Elyoya alive as well. They're just fishing for a reset, but already Astralis are taking this one for now. Kaiser running. He's got no ultimate left. The Shockwave. Everyone forced to leap away, and Astralis again taking the fight.
Mad Lions wanted to steal the Herald and all run away. They tried to,
but he does not have ult, and that pillar right there stops any hope of escape. And with 2 members down, Astralis, easy cleanup on the fight. Now they can't find anything else, but they might just find Humanoid. The flash away, gold card for now, clean move, and Promiscu's going to be in trouble. Magifelix forced now to back away, but both sides looking for a little bit more. Zanzara stepping forward again, waiting on that pillar, but Astralis just want this Mountain Drake.
Yeah, so tanky. Promiscu manages to live through all that damage, but here comes the push in mid. They're pushing top as well with the TP. Yes, Astralis are going to get the second dragon of the game, but how much are they going to lose for it? Herald in mid. Mad Lions pushing in. They're going to get the tier 2. Maybe they can go for a tier 3 as well. Jeskala is probably going to have to ult the mid wave or the top wave because they're going to lose top tier 2 as well, maybe. They're going to walk into that. Good macro play here from Mad Lions. Drop the fight, drop the Drake. How many towers can they get? The ult comes out. I think that's going to be it. It's just going to be a mid tier 1. So it looked good. And maybe it could have when they're pushing the mid tower, trying to force that Herald. They're losing kills for objectives. So Astralis are behind in gold, but they're starting to keep up. Now Mad Lions want to force here, but all of Astralis are around.
Elyoya off to the side again. So much CC, so much damage. Elyoya unstoppable with the ultimate. Good heads up play to make it out of that one. Humanoid now walking in. He connects on the Sonic Wave. White Knight on the Lee Sin. Magifelix there now to back him up. Carzzy now going to be in trouble as well. White Knight still alive. White Knight holding on the tower. Gonna finish him off. Mad Lions fighting back with everything they've got, trying to stop this push from Astralis. There's no mana on Zanzara, but Magifelix with the blue buff. Jessica here as well. They've got the power of a Ziggs, the Demolish proc as well. They should be able to burst down this tower in an instant. They finish it off. Mad Lions debating. Do they still want more? Carzzy still stepping forward. One last Q is going to do it. Ulti fired back from Jessica, but both sides going to walk away. Again, nobody gets anything.
So, what we actually missed there slightly was White Knight tried to go for a flash kick. He lost his flash on Carzzy. Good reaction time there, but now Humanoid is going to get cancelled.
Back, gold card going to come out. He's trying to run as fast as he can. Not going to connect on the snare either. Magifelix going to grab that one.
Okay, that's
Despite how far defined they have been this entire game, they continue to win out on these fights. The execution has been pretty consistent.
Yeah, Humanoid's top gold because it's passive in the towers, you'd expect, because Looks like Carzzy slightly more head and farm and stuff, but it might be a fight here on the Dragon. Humanoids TP'd in. A straight 5v5 out favor Astralis, but the Orianna ult isn't up just yet. They have to play it slow. Kaiser.
Smite, where's it going to go? First objective, they managed to take the Dragon. Kaiser now committing. Stun on the back line. It's going to be big. Leona ult, not going to connect. Now the shot away from 3, it's massive! Zanzara can step forward. A clean sidestep on the Ezreal ult for now. Astralis, they're debating. Do they want this fight? Do they want to back away? Humanoid has to be careful. Sonic Wave goes in. It's flawless. The coordination from Astralis is clean. The knockback from the Satchel just to make sure he cannot stop the Lee Sin in mid-air. Astralis and Mad Lions are the one with priority access.
And just like we talked about at the start of the game, Astralis are a team who wins games when they're behind. They're behind in gold here, and you can see why. They're winning fights, but their macro just isn't there. Zanzara might get caught here. I think the rest of the Mad Lions are on Nash right now, so they're 3-manning it. It's only White Knight there. Magic Phoenix needs to TP in.
White Knight, a heroic play. We've seen good moments from his Lee Sin all season long. The kick going to go in, the Sonic Wave going to spot it out. Big Zigzag, but it's not going to do too much to Elyoya and Carzzy. TP's now being used. They're getting so many resources out of the Mad Lions. Now kicking in, now trying to finish the job. Elyoya, the knock-up not quite there. He's trying to turn it right back. White Knight is now going to be in trouble. Elyoya, does he have the ultimate? Yes, he does. He can join the fight, get the resets as well, but Kaiser gets taken down, and White Knight...
Astralis going to take the Baron. He's still low.
Carzzy getting stealed away. No! Astralis! I cannot believe it at 5 wins now. They're looking to make it 6. The ulti not enough for Elyoya. The double kill for White Knight.
Has to be careful.
Are in total control of this game. Promise Q out of nowhere. The pillar as well. There's no room. The blast cone. Will it be enough? Not likely. Promise Q finds the kill.
Mad Lions tried to force Baron, and Zanzara wasn't even at the Baron area. He was in bot lane, but White Knight is the test. Keep your eyes on White Knight. Keep your eyes on Kaiser. I think these are 2 main playmakers when it comes to team fights itself, and Carzzy is just going to try to poke them out. Ultimate will come across. Ultimate from TF will spot them all out. Astralis already chunked out a little bit, and Humanoids behind them. There's a 3-way pincer on Astralis here. They have to be decisive. They have to group up and go in one direction together.
The gold card hits Jesco. Jesco's instantly going to be dead. Carzzy trying to finish the job. Boom. One tap. Mad Lions now running for the hills, but instantly Astralis are ready to fire back. They've already found one. Armut off to the side. Elyoya off to the side. They just want to finish off the Mountain Soul. Humanoid untouched for now. He goes golden. Buys a bit more space to work with. Armut, maybe he can be the difference maker. Maybe if he can turn around. Humanoid! The flash over the wall. The kill. Magic Felix, no. The command protect will keep him standing. Zanzara now unstoppable, but that's the reset for Elyoya. Zanzara running for the hills, but he's running into enemy territory. He needs to go up, and he needs to get out. Meanwhile, the Drake still up and available. Mad Lions will take this one and stop Astralis for now.
Yeah, Magic Felix doesn't have TP, so he can't TP back. They have to give up the 3v3. Armut was the one carrying that fight. He was doing so much damage to sway away Astralis, and I think Astralis might be able to get a mid-tier 2 off the back of it because they have the Baron, which, yeah, just expired, but they have the wave as well. They're going to get a tier 2 mid, but they're not going to get the Mountain Soul. That fight was really...
Not really doing a lot of damage. Armut could potentially just get zoned out here.
You can see they're just splitting them up. Armut baiting to the side, Carzzy baiting to the side. Astralis can't find a single target to start hitting, but they need to find one soon.
Zanzara, hard man to match. Armut on the backside. Elyoya ready to go in. Armut in the midst of everything. He's played down the miss. Jesco now going to be in trouble. They burn everything. They've got down Jesco. They've got down Magic Felix. It should be enough. That's the shutdown. They take away the Orianna. Now they can chase as well. They have the command dissonance to keep the movement speed going. Astralis running for the hills. That's the 3rd and final TP from the Mad Lions, and it's Humanoid on the backside. But against the 2 strongest members, this is going to be a hard one. Can go golden with design as if he's got the cooldown, but he doesn't.
Humanoid. Not sure why he went for that play. Maybe he thought they had some kind of flank there. I thought we'd have the Mad Lions of old coming through and showing their teamfight prowess like we saw in spring, because they just keep pincering Astralis, but that's a huge blunder from Humanoid. It's a 4v4 now, but Jeskla has no TP and no ultimate, so basically it's a 3v4. Zanzara has the flash to look for a steal, but he needs a little bit more vision. The Q's going to give it to him. It's all on Zanzara. Can he get it?
Can he get it? Flash into the pick. Can they finish the job? Can they get it? No. Carzzy takes it. Carzzy instantly shifting his attention back to Promise Q. Astralis, you were so close. You fought back so hard. But White Knight now making it out to safety. That's the GA gone. Jeskla maybe something with a bit of damage, but Mad Lions, massive shutdown, massive play, and just like that, they're back in control. Ooh, Promise. Are they willing to get the soul at the cost of something more? Humanoid continuing to push forward, debating what his option is. He has the ulti to get in there, but now Astralis priority access to the objective.
Pushing mid. Humanoid's pushing mid, but he's ups against it. They're going to go for the 5v5.
Astralis finish it, leaping in. Elyoya, can he steal the kick? He's kicked out. White Knight again. Zanzara now Humanoid all isolated on his lonesome. They turn right back in, but they're being pulled apart. They're being pulled back and forth. Zanzara isolated. Zanzara taken out, but at the cost of Elyoya, or Humanoid rather, the trade back. Armut now getting knocked up. The peel back. They've got Mountain Soul. If they can make it out of this one, they've won the day in this.
Carzzy's above them though. He's going to poke them out.
Knocked back. Magic Felix goes golden. White Knight in the area. He can try to body block. Zigzag's not going to connect. Carzzy doing so much damage. Jeskla still alive for now. Still running, but Elyoya is here. He turns into the teammate. He turns it right back around. White Knight, the last man standing. Mad Lions pushing in for more on the bottom side.
Yeah, but Mad Lions have no TP.
Two
They're
inhibitors.
Get the spot. Tower.
To make it into mid lane as well. We are moments away from Zanzara. 2 seconds. He can step forward. They're going to be able to grab at least 1 inhibitor. Will they commit for the mid lane as well?
No,
this 2v2.
They have TPs. Astralis have TPs on both mid and AD carry in 10 seconds. I 2.3k to be able to finish it off. So they're not going to be able to get a Rabbidoms for themselves. So now, White Knight might find Humanoid. He has no flash, but he has ultimate. White Knight should be able to cancel it. Humanoid's going to get caught here.
Can Mad Lions get something else in the mid lane? Humanoid locked up. CC not quite flawless. Meanwhile, on the top side, Armut is pushing in, looking for that third and final inhibitor. Rather, there's still one standing in the mid lane. Astralis now backing away. Just put good damage, but Armut untouchable for now. Good damage firing back. Zanzara holding on for dear life. That's going to be the second inhibitor. That's going to be the third inhibitor. Astralis still alive, but Mad Lions, death by 1,000 cuts is the name of the game.
Astralis have to fight. They have to chase him. They just lost 3 inhibitors for every kill. If they don't decide to clear it out, they're going to TP on it themselves. Jeskler's going to go for it. He has TP as well, but they're going to force it now the second they see him.
Clearing it out. Ziggs certainly a lot of wave clear. Zanzara has to be careful. Armut going over the wall. They're knocking away the blast cone. Zanzara, no flash available. He has no way into the pit. They're forced to concede this Baron. In the meantime, Jessica doing what he can to clear the wave.
That's the trade-off. It's all about top wave. Give up the Baron or give up your base. Astralis don't find a balance between all over the place. Carzzy can poke them down. One tower is surely going to fall. Astralis have to fight.
Alt. Ziggs all going to be instantly mitigated by the
There's so many minions.
Astralis, they don't even get a chance to find the 5v5. Magic Felix, one major shockwave. Maybe, just maybe, it can be enough. White Knight kicking him back into the team. Armut, they can't even lock him up. He goes golden humanoid, waiting for the opportunity to find the gold card. Mad Lions is an absolute slaughter. Astralis, there's just too many things to deal with. Kaiser goes in for the two-man headbutt pulverize immediately. The stolen promise Q going to go for it, but humanoid is not messing around. They will close it out. Mad Lions up to 9 wins.
Wow. A very, very messy game, but a great game to look at when you look at team fights versus kind of side lane and pulling around the map and trading objectives for kills.
Again, force first finesse. Finesse there for Mad Lions, but say what you want about Astralis, you cannot say that they are not tenacious.
Played the, you keep talking for a little bit, have a discussion on the compositions,
Right. Well,
and I'll have a Google.
The main point here is that SK, I think, have gotten a very traditional front-to-back comp. You can see they have a very powerful front line. The Urgots.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Happy birthday, Yanko!
Oh, happy birthday.
It's his birthday.
Do you know how old he is today?
No, do you?
No, I think
see,
he's 25.
Asking me the question is a little bit unfair, but perhaps he's going to get a gift in the lane as he looks for this Gang Spectral. Moore goes wide. Blue with a good side step. Flashes away here, but Cap still has the chains, and Blue won't have his life much longer. Jankos gets the assist. A nice little birthday gift for the G2 jungler.
The birthday blood for G2. He will secure a nice kill in mid lane, and space that actually opened Mickey up for a window where he could roam. But his main goal was to actually cover the bottom scuttle, because when Jankos showed up in mids,
It's fine, it's fine.
a lot of HP. The moment Jankos shows up in mid, whenever you try an early gank, there's actually a big window where the enemy jungler can like adapt their pathing, they can actually look to punish you. So Mickey roaming up was actually covering, as we see in all in bots.
Treats is on his way as well. Vector's trying to get away with a heal. Mickey uses the Ignite on Jezu. Treats will look for that cleaver. Mickey stops still. Treats flashes forward. Mickey underneath the tower. One more cleaver won't be enough, and Jezu secures it. Is able to jump away before the tower shot comes in. Jankos on his way, though, in G2. Not done with this fight yet. Are TPing in. Jezu, no flash, no heal, no way to get away, but Caps with the TP is dead. On arrival, landed, and immediately met his demise. Jankos has to flash away from the scat of the week, and Treats is still on the chase. Another Bonesaw after Bonesaw landing here from Treats, and with surgical precision, SK find 3 kills.
And just like that, the game flips around. G2, they had a good, he is now overextended, and SK is able to turn it around. So I think that the comms there from G2, not the cleanest, not the most well executed, and SK is able to immediately turn it around and get a big punish.
It's so hard to disengage from this SK composition when they get on top of you. Jankos here, though. There's the Spectral Maw. Blue will fall. Jankos gets the kill, and now they're looking for more. Lilip will be chained up as the chase continues. Scat of the week, knock back. Lilip stunned underneath the tower. Won't get away as the double kill comes in for Jankos on the Syndra. He's looking for more, trying to steal away that Leona, but won't be able to do it. And G2
push mid in. If they don't, that wave is going to get frozen, Caps is going to get 6 first, then Blue is in even more trouble because he doesn't have the flash, and they end up getting punished for it. So really interesting stuff happening in this early game, but it seems that the goal is evened out a little bit more as we approach the
10 wins to guarantee yourself a playoff spot to now needing 9 wins to guarantee yourself a playoff spot. As we said earlier, if G2 win this, Mad Lions will lock in playoffs, and G2 will be only 1 win away. And see this early game action continues as the Rift Herald has been started up here. SK coming in, sort of pushing G2 away from it, but Jankos isn't having any of that. The smite goes down. Jankos stunned up for the moment. Heartbreaker, but Blue has been dived on by Reckless on the backline, and Caps will take the kill. Rift Herald has been secured as SK look for a little bit more, but Wonder does still have the Hexic ultimatum here. Could blast cone in and try and catch someone out. Rift Herald was picked up by
G2's bot lane hasn't even gotten close to the tower yet. You can see how much further ahead in tempo SK is right now.
So how much gold will Jezu get out of this? Well, there's the first plate, 160 gold over to him. He's going to be able to get the rest of these as well. You can see slowly chipping away at this tower now, up to about a 500 gold lead as the tower falls. Oh, it's actually gone a huge amount higher than that. I forgot about first tower blood being added on top of that as well. 800 gold.
Drake, as we now see Caps in a little bit of danger. Or is Genax perhaps the one in danger?
He might be, has no flash. Could look to go all in on Reckless. Now, we've seen Genax do these 2v1 plays before. It was in spring playoffs against Fnatic that he was able to turn the game around. They still lost it in the end, but Genax is trying to do it once again. All the TP's coming in. Jankos on a killing spree, and he dives forward for blue. Treats Lilip and Jezu all here to defend as well. Jankos still chasing Spectral, more available, but don't really want to target that one on Treats because, of course, he has that stun resistance. Wonder, though, has the Hexa Golden Maiden. Lilip's going to flash away. They're the chains from Caps. SK might still want to take this fight. Hexa Golden Maiden coming in. There's the solo player hits too. And Reckless dives in. Killer Instinct with an instinct to kill. Another for the Kai'Sa.
So G2 find themselves.
Caps as well, having a good game here on the LeBlanc. Caps' LeBlanc has always been something to be feared, and currently sitting at 2, 1, and 3 with almost that mythic item. Wonder's going to dive here on Genax. Hexa Golden Maiden is available, and guess who's in the area? It's the birthday boy himself, looking for a bit of a party in the top lane. Jankos on a rampage, 4-1-2.
Yeah, I think credit to Wonder. Wonder did a lot of the work in that play, and Jankos came in for the clean, especially when playing against a Tristana and a Syndra, whose wave clear is very good. It's going to be difficult for G2 to approach. They have caught Treats, that's a lot of damage.
Treats does have the maximum dosage, though, so he's going to heal himself up quite a bit. And Mickey, both the support showing us a bit of fancy feet there to get away from respective skill shots. He'll be able to escape. This tower should go down, though.
Certainly will. G2 are not able to secure the top tower. Probably not right now.
Yeah, that's my thought. And the good thing for SK is, of course, they were able to pick up one of those early Drakes. So they kind of stopped G2 from scaling up too quickly with those. And Jezu, yeah, I'm sorry, mate. You're pretty... Oh, flashes away. Heartbreaker misses. Jankos! 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 No! On his birthday, Reckless flashes in for the kill. And will be able to secure it, but Trees is going to try and chase down this Kai'Sa. The Killer Instinct will give him the shield. TP's coming in from SK as they look for a fight that perhaps they can take. Reckless trying to fight against the Mundo, but you just don't beat the Doctor. Treats gets the kill. Reckless Sadie carry in 2021. Lull isn't able to do too much. Mickey with the cask here. But that's the fear beyond death as Genax reels him in. And 3 quick kills to SK.
Yeah, what should have been an easy dive for G2 ends up in a huge... Be able to get themselves their second Drake of the game and a nice amount of gold. Even getting the shutdown off of Jankos as well, going to be huge for Jezu. SK definitely haven't given up in this game yet. You can see the gold rather is still very we can play.
And we don't often see these sort of more split push orientated comps in the current meta. A lot of it around dragon fights, around these team fights, getting towards Soul, getting towards Elder.
Speaking of.
And Caps has TP'd into this fight. Caps going in, Lilip there on the front line, pops the stopwatch, TP coming in, Wonder dives onto Jezu on the back line. The most gold in the game, but that stopwatch going to keep him alive. Wonder trying to do what he can, but Treats is on a killing spree, and Jezu is still alive. Watch that Tristana. Reckless has dived in and killed off Blue, but the Tristana still there, and now G2, only 3 members strong, have to fight against 4. Jankos, the greatest Cinder in the game, apparently, as he manages to get Caps a double. A beautiful scat of the week from Jankos from the side. He goes in with the Leona as well, but Genax is just trying to fight for his life. Can't quite do it. And Jankos turns the fight for G2.
Oh my god, Jankos! What a smurf play that was. I was not expecting that. I was about to call the fight done and dusted because SK, the fact that Jezu had stayed alive, great use of the stopwatch, great use of the ultimate, and the fact that all of SK was like, protect the president. Figure out who they've been bound to, because I'm not entirely sure. The TP is now going to come in from, I believe that is LeBlanc from the flank.
Caps on a ward though.
Spot out, yeah.
However, Caps can just jump in, now puts a control ward of his own in that bush. We'll know that they know that he's there. Dragon down to about 300. Lilip going in with the solar flare, but can't quite land it. That dragon down now, secured by Jankos. Lilip ignited, and now the fight really begins as G2 can push forward. Treats trying to get away. Genax caught out by Wonder. Reckless diving in with the Killer Instinct as well. And Genax can pop the stopwatch all he wants, but immediately afterwards he goes pop. Wonder with the kill. G2 with the teamfight win.
The moment that failed hard engage came through for SK, it was going to be a difficult fight for them. So much of their utility just immediately vanishes. G2 looking for a little bit more.
Caps go! Oh, Blue! He's just gone all the way back to the fountain. Nothing he could do about that, and Jankos is on the chase. Treats will be stunned. Not often you see a Mundo CC'd, but for the moment, G2 continue on the chase. Jezu gets one, jumps away, as the Jankos steals away the body of the Mundo, and will turn his eyes towards the Baron.
And just like that, G2 have claimed full control over the game. They played very well around their side lanes. They kept the pressure up, forcing SK to be split. They didn't get the initial setup on the Drake. G2 was able to play that beautifully. And now they're
As much as they are losing to G2 right now and are likely to lose it, they can take heart for the rest of the playoff race, perhaps. Janax caught out in the side lane as Reckless goes on a rampage on this Kai'Sa. 6-1-5, a return to form after his performance against Fnatic last week.
And as a quick reminder, it's only going to get tighter as Misfits has also locked themselves a spot. G2 now knocking on the doors of SK's base. Very little still remains as SK are doing everything they can, but with a member down, it's hard to defend the multi-pronged attack.
This is the power of having strong side lanes. You can just push in. That's an inhibitor down. Third inhibitor tower now on the menu for G2. They'll secure it. Wonder jumping in. Lilip takes half his health. Blue caught out with a single Phrase Seeker there as well. Chunk him out. He might have to go back to the fountain. That's the third inhibitor down. 33 minutes in. G2 secure all three inhibs. Actually looks like they're going to back away here. The chase is on for SK. They wanted to try and catch out Jankos, but they won't be able to do it. Baron managed to get quite a few points, meaning they are pretty much locked in for a top 4 playoffs berth, assuming that they qualify. Gone. Some of the armor chipped away from that tower. Scatter the Weak goes wide. Wonder dives in into the middle of SK. Will have to flash away. The Solar Flare going just a little bit away from where Wonder was. Cap still pushing in, looking for Lilith. Flashes in, messes up the distortion and has to pop the stopwatch because otherwise those tower shots would have found their mark. Blue, though, dived on by Mickey and Wonder. And now in a 4v5, SK can't really defend. The first Nexus tower goes down. Reckless dives in, Wonder dives in, Jankos dives in, and all SK do is die. Treats trying to survive, trying to find a way back into the game, but he just can't do it. Reckless with a double. Jezu, holy moly, that damage is absurd from Caps. The chains don't land. Janax acting as a good body block, but G2, after trying to kill off Jezu and Janax on the fountain, will secure the win and will lock Mad Lions into playoffs.
A lot of credit needs to go to Jankos for this game. His early gank into the mid lane, his impact in so many team fights. Like, don't get me wrong, Caps, great game. Wonder, very solid towards the weak side of the map. Of course, when champions like the Xin Zhao want to dive in, what can Adam do? Grab him, bring him straight back into the team, and then all of a sudden you find yourself a good fight. So, yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting game. I'm expecting a lot of bloodshed in the early game. I think Rogue needs to be hyper proactive in the early game.
He's lost one minion.
He's lost one.
He's going to lose. He'll get the XP for this second one, but I think he loses the minion itself. Does he lose that third one as well? Hillsang jumped on here as Hans Summer looks for the damage as well. Ignite ticking on Hillsang. That Bend is going to do a lot of work. Hillsang takes down. And Niski spends time in the bottom. Easy for him to move first from the mid lane here. Bwipo doesn't know. Bwipo doesn't know. Pepe Love. Bwipo's been caught out by Inspired. He's going to have to try and jump across this wall. Lands the stun. Lands the knockup. Both of them have smite. Bwipo doesn't. Inspired has the smite, and Bwipo did not have his off cooldown. Inspired wins the 1v1 in the jungle.
I'm surprised that Bwipo just chose the fact that Trimby and Hansama are running the Ignite heal. A little bit more of an aggressive lane. But you can see this potential burst now. Not going to overcommit because they know that Trimby's on the flank. But what's great for Trimby is if he takes that burst, he can very
TP. Adam has TP. Odoamne had to use it to get towards that top lane heal coming out. Trimby will still have the battle dance here. Should be able to dodge the Hunt. Summer uses the grand entrance to try and get in. Dodges away. Takes the route as well. Adam will not quite fall to the end, but dies to the Ignite instead. 1-for-1 trade now, and Inspired is on the flank. Do we have the Black Shield? Upset has his jump. TP coming in from Niski. Once again, Fnatic investing a lot into this bottom lane.
Yeah, they certainly...
Rogue get a little bit more gold advantage, but Fnatic are still able to get themselves leads in the early game. However, they do it through getting kills, and Rogue do it through getting more CS than their opponents.
They're just very strong, reliable laners that often draft strong lanes. As we see the collapse from the bot lane onto Bwipo.
Oh, Blast Cone popped as well. Larson there coming in. The chase is on as Niski will be able to kill off Hans Summer. Trimby is able to escape now. Larson is in a bit of a 1v3 here, but Upset's already used his jump, and I don't know if he got the reset. Larson pops the gold card. Locks it down. Hylissang, the one they'll dive on. No level 6, no soul shackles available for the Morgana. And now Niski, you're on the wrong side of the rift, my friend. You're on the wrong side of dodge. 6 kills so far for Rogue, a double for Inspired. And Rogue are demolishing Fnatic.
Now, the reaction there from Fnatic was good. The fact that Hansama had to flash collapse onto Whippo as well, he's just being punished. And once again now, you can see the response from Rogue, the Trimby roam as well. The collapse, Rogue have the numbers advantage. This doesn't look like a good fight for Fnatic.
Stun goes in, Adam on the front line, quickness coming out as well. He tries to use the showstopper, but he just can't kill off Inspired, and Trimby dives in now in a 4v2. Fnatic are going to have to try and run back to the fountain, but Niski's locked up. Hexagol Maiden will keep him in spot. 5th kill of the game for Inspired, and you said it best, Vedi. Rogue just so good at setting their jungler up for success. Now, Whippo's in a good position here to try and trade onto Larson, who was in the shop. Stopwatch, Goldcard's going to come out. Whippo tried to dodge it with the Heartbreaker, but isn't going to be able to chase
Item already, and she's coming out ahead in the health.
They don't know Inspired.
Oh my god, there's no way Inspired read this play.
They don't know Inspired here. He knew the Scuttle Crab was available on the top side. He knew that Whippo would want to go for it, and now he's in the perfect spot. Inspired just reads them. Crescent Guard's going to knock back Niski. Larson so low, but Inspired!
How are you this smart, man? What
was so flipping good!
Map, we can like highlight all the cool stuff. They're also going to break down the mid-tier 1. Oh my word. Rogue are just obliterating Fnatic. And the way they got that, like, a small early advantage, which they...
Of course, for Fnatic, it is a difficult road back in this game. 5,000 gold behind, but their season has been exemplary, especially when you consider Whippo role swap to jungle. Adam, a rookie, came into the top lane, and at the moment, he is beating a player on his 400th game. Destiny is going to come out, and in a 2v1, I'm afraid Adam does lose these, but he tried as much as he could to take down Odoamne in a true pugilist duel.
Odoamne, I think, mainly committed to that trade because he knew that the collapse was coming through.
Sure.
I mean, Adam did everything that he could. The 15-minute mark, a lot of the objectives are now unavailable. Both teams are going to be looking to cross-map and start playing towards these outer towers. As I say that, Inspired has his eyes on the mid laner for Fnatic. He has no flash, and now he's not going to have a life left.
Well, he does have the Crescent Guard, but that doesn't really do too much against the man who controls it. 8-0-0, Inspired is having probably one of the best individual performances we've seen this summer from anyone on any team in the LEC. Odoamne, those old hands, those old reflexes going a little bit wide with a hook shot as he will be locked up underneath his own tower and cannot walk away. Upset gets the kill. Perhaps Fnatic can find some damage on this mid lane tower.
Bit of a blunder there from Odoamne, and Fnatic will get their 3rd kill of the game. Now the dive.
Immortal Shilbo available on Hansama. He's going to use the heal as well, and Trimby's on his way with the quickness. Hylissang with the soul shackles, but Inspired is not locked up in that, and Hylissang will sacrifice himself for Whippo's life. Larson was able to get a tower in the top lane while all of this was happening. Hansama didn't even have the Immortal Shilbo procced there. Inspired still on the chase, perhaps looking to steal away these Razor Beaks.
Fnatic, they taketh and then they giveth away. They get themselves a very quick kill, and then they immediately... Of course, he does have the rapid fire cannon. It was more about, as you rightly said, creating more distance for Trimby to look for a potential engage.
I just think it's always good when people play for their supports. Anything you... Like, what I want you to do is... Trimby?
Flashed over, he's looking for Whippo.
Whippo's dead here.
I can see Trimby laughing on stage.
You don't need to hit your skills to support Trimby. It's fine. We've all been there, mate. You know, you flash forward and you stand still for a second like, oh. Okay, go ahead, moving on.
Oh, but here we are. Fnatic looking for a counterplay.
Niski has the quickness stolen away.
Instincts?
Trimby just got his ward upgrade. There's the quickness looking for Hansama. The charm goes out. Black shield used as well, but TP coming in immediately. The Mortal Shilbo will keep Hansama alive for just a little bit longer.
Cancels?
TP was cancelled. That was the bot lane. Adam able to do something for his team as he stops Trimby getting reinforcements. Trimby under the tower trying to survive. The stopwatch will keep him alive for the moment, but Hylissang can tank this up, and Upset comes in with the buster shot for the kill. Adam died in the side lane, sacrificed himself for the good of the team.
Ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Fnatic, but they will lose a tier 1 bot lane, a tier 2 in mid lane, likely a tier 2 in bot lane as well. So sure, you get a couple kills back, but Rogue, they're going to take so much more off of your back. And Rogue likely going to get the 3rd Drake of the game as well. I like that Fnatic's trying to be proactive, but it feels like that the game is just slipping.
Get some extra gold, and he's been given a lot of plates as well. He's in a very strong position right now. Here he goes. Larson going in for the Destiny, straight onto Niski. Eats a Kingslayer, eats an Everfrost, but isn't rooted up. Trimby on the flank here, no flash, of course, on him. Odoamne and Adam trading on the bottom side of the map. Upset trying to do some damage, but the Guardian is propped on Trimby and Inspire. Niski going in with the quickness. Inspire trying to dive back in, but he's been charmed up straight away. There's the Crescent Guard. Upset can't do damage now as Niski forced to jump across the wall. Gold card locks in once again. They're looking for Bwipo. Hansama kills off Hillisang. Inspire down though, and it's Bwipo who takes it. And Bwipo looking for the resets here. Trimby posts the quickness, but Bwipo doesn't get over the wall. Bwipo fails to jump over the wall, and perhaps that's good for him because perhaps he would have died. Gold card locked in. Hansama gets another. Bwipo dodges away from the Everfrost. The Spectral Maw coming out. Upset cannot get the auto attacks down. He flashes away from the gold card. But the chase is on. Upset nowhere to go. Double kill to Hansama.
Wow, Rogue are actually able to come out on top of that fight. It looked. Also, it comes out onto the collapse onto Niski. A good stun onto Exhaust. The TP then gets cancelled by Odoamne this time round, so he's able to get a little bit of revenge. And then the collapse comes through. They're looking for Niski, they're looking for the engage, but we don't have time because the Baron gets secured by Rogue.
The question is, where does Hansama go here? Niski with the chains. Hansama rooted up, shut down once again. 700 gold over to Niski. And look at how low everyone is here. Niski steals away the Crescent Guard once again. Odoamne has to flash away. Hillisang on the chase. Does he have flash? He does. He has the Soul Shackles as well, but that Blast Cone should get...
We have a plus 180 gold advantage right now, and Fnatic is even going to get themselves a tower. Maybe look for a fight.
Hillisang flashes in. Oh, the binding just dodged to the side there. Odoamne looking for Hillisang here. It still has that shield. Soul Shackles going out. Blast Cone popped. And Odoamne and Trimby will be able to escape. Odoamne, though, doesn't have flash. Has the hook shot. Has the wall dive. Bwipo goes in. They're looking for Inspire before he can do anything, but the Crescent Guard will knock them back. Upset needs to get the damage down in this fight. Trimby going in with the charm. Upset still dodging to the side of it, but he's been charmed up in the end. And Bwipo's down. And Adam's down. And Fnatic have to run. Double for Larson, Hillisang, and Upset. The only two left alive, and Odoamne's not having any of that. Gets the kill. And Rogue, 23 kills to 7, are finally
standing this game. The bot lane getting the better of Upset and Hillisang. Just from start to finish, it has been clean and well executed from Rogue. And now with the Baron buff, they're looking to end the game. Maybe a little overzealous here with because they're not as aggressive as Fnatic. They're not getting as many early kills. That, you know, they were a little weaker. But I think that the important thing to remember about Rogue is they are surprising.
I have to remember, last summer they were first, 13-5 in the regular season. In spring they went 14-4, tied first with G2. Oh, actually they got second place because of the head-to-head, but still, they are a very consistent team, and although they failed to pick up the win against Mad Lions in the finals, they are still one of the best teams in Europe, looking to show that they are the best right now as they take down Fnatic. Niski already killed off, Showstopper going in from Adam, but the Destiny behind him. Trimby tries to dive onto Bwipo, Hillisang, and Upset, and they can't even kill the support. Adam trading with Odoamne. Odoamne should be able to win that one out. Hansama goes on a killing spree. Larson's still alive.
Oh my word.
Adam running away. The fate's call. You're going to chase him, Trimby? Not onto the fountain. Adam doing some push-ups, sit-ups. That's the one. It's been a while since I went to the gym. Odoamne trading against him as they clear out the minion wave. And Rogue look to close out this game. It feels like it's been done for a while. Rogue had a 5,000 gold lead at 15 minutes, and with this win, they claim sole possession of pole.
Larson deathless on his twisted fate. Inspired, the biggest brain jungler I've ever seen. Excellent performance from Rogue, and that felt like a statement game.